Okay, to start off making our country bread from Tartine Bread, we first need our leaven. We have our 400 grams or so of leaven that we just made last night. We have a nice big bowl. We have 900 grams of bread flour, 100 grams of whole wheat flour, and 700 grams of filtered room temperature water. And it has to be filtered and it has to be room temperature because otherwise it's not going to ferment properly. So we're going to start off by dumping all the water in the bowl, all 700 grams of it, and then we're going to weigh out our leaven. Okay, so now that we've got our water in the bowl, we are going to weigh out our leaven. I see I have 379 grams here, so I'm going to turn that into 179 grams on the scale. And the reason we're doing this with the water first is so that we can make sure that all the yeast and bacteria inside of our starter are properly spread throughout our bread, our dough. So get all that off there. Then you just want to mix it by hand and get it really mixed into the water and dissolved in there, so that way it can spread into the dough. All right, and once we have the leaven mostly dispersed inside of the liquid, so you don't really have any more chunks in there, now it's just time to add our flour. The 900 grams of bread flour and 100 grams of whole wheat flour. And then you mix. And make sure you scrape the sides of the bowl pretty well while you're doing this, so that way you get all the flour incorporated inside of your dough. You want to scrape the bottom too. You really want to make sure that you get all the sides of it and get all that dry flour incorporated into the dough, because you don't want any dry chunks. You want everything good to go. One nice dough. And once you're done making the dough, getting it all spread together, mixed together, you're going to have a lot of dough on your hands, and you don't want to waste that, so you want to get it off as best as you can and get it in here. Alright, so once you're done with that, you're going to then just want to cover this for the next 30 or 40 minutes or so while the dough rests and the gluten hydrates.